You know, in Isaiah 45, verse 22, it says, "Turn to me and be saved, all you ends of the earth, for I am your God, and there is no other." Turn to me and be saved, all you ends of the earth, for I am God, and there is no other. As you rotate your trunk, remember to turn to God in every aspect of your life. Just as you're strengthening your core and improving your flexibility, may you also strengthen your faith and flexibility in following His will. May this exercise be a reminder to turn away from all distractions and turn towards Him, trusting in His guidance and grace to navigate life's twists and turns. Isaiah 45, verse 22. I'm Roman Hunter. Welcome. All right, so today we're going to be focusing on horizontal horizontal trunk rotations. It's a good exercise to strengthen the core. It provides muscle strength and endurance. It helps with providing that support and stability for your spine, especially if you have, in certain situations where you may have lower back pain or tightness in your lower back. This exercise is really good to help strengthen that area, all right? To help strengthen also your postural muscles, to give you a better posture. And it also provides that opportunity so that whenever it is that you're lifting a heavy load, you would have already known how to engage your core muscles while turning or twisting with that load, all right? So it doesn't provide, so that it doesn't create a lot of, lower back pain, and you don't have a lot of those forces going through your spine, because you have those muscles that are already engaged to take all those forces. All right, instead of them going through your spine. So what we're going to be doing is horizontal trunk rotations, and I have here a resistance band. You can use a resistance tube. You can use a cable pulley. If you have a large resistance loop, that can also be used as well. The resistance that I'm using with this band is light resistance. You can use a medium or heavy resistance if you want. And you're just going to throw it around a stable area, stable object, a pole, or if you have a grill at home, you can put it around that grill as an anchor. And you're going to just hold the ends. Hold the ends, so you pull it out a bit here. So your body is rotated, so you want to make sure that the feet are about shoulder width apart. You're standing perpendicular to the line of pull. Feet shoulder width apart. The band is that way, anchored. Shoulders back and down. You want to make sure the head is in neutral position. You're holding the band in one hand. Holding the band in one hand, you're going to go ahead and hold with both hands. All right, so this is the starting position. So you're holding the band or the loop or the tube, whatever it is that you're using. You hold it with both hands. All right. If you have a handle, you can change the grip. Either you can put it in a neutral position, or you can turn it down like this if you want. Whichever grip is fine and comfortable for you. That doesn't really matter at this point. So what you're going to actually do is engage your core, right? You're going to stabilize your core. And one way I like to teach my clients and patients how to do this is you can just find your navel, and then from your navel, slide your hands to the side, right? Just where you can feel the bottom part of your rib, the lower rib. And what you're going to do is just press into your stomach and push out. So you're pressing with your fingers, sink your fingers in there, and breathe out. And you should see your fingers move out and away from your stomach. That is what I mean by bracing your core. And you should be able to maintain that position. You should be able to maintain that contraction while talking, while laughing, while breathing. It's not a situation where you hold your breath. You still engage your core, but you can breathe normally. All right. So when I say brace your core, that's what I mean. Find the navel, move your fingers a couple inches away, just under the lower rib, the last rib there. You can feel the last rib. Sink your fingers in, sink it all the way in, breathe out and push out against the fingers. Push out against the fingers, breathe out. And you should see your fingers move out and away from that area, all right? And you should feel a little tension in there. So when I say brace your core, that is what I mean. So you're going to brace your core, keep it in that position, hold the end of the band, and you're going to take your time, brace it, and engage the movement from your midsection. Don't pull from your shoulders. You're not doing this. You're not forcing the pull from the shoulders. You're not bending the elbows. Try and keep the elbows as straight as you can, and engage the movement from your core. You're going to engage the movement from your whole midsection, all right? So while the midsection is being braced, you rotate it a little bit. in order to hold the band, and you're going to just pull it right out in front of you. You're not going to over pull and pull away. You're not going to cross the midline of the body. You just pull to the center of the body, boom, and then back slowly. Again, you engage your core, engage the movement or initiate the movement from a midsection, pull out to in front of you, and then back. Pull out to in front of you, and then back. It's a small arc of movement, all right? You're not going all the way around this side. You're just going to pull to the center and back. Horizontal trunk rotations. You can use a resistance tube. You can use bands, like in this case. You can use cable pulleys, a light resistance, and you can do about 3 to 15 or 20 reps. Remember that you're working on endurance. The core muscles respond really good to endurance training, right? They respond really good to endurance training. So this exercise is a really good exercise if you want to develop the conditioning, the endurance, the stamina of your core muscles, which is usually the case for persons with lower back pain. Your core muscles don't have enough stamina. It doesn't have enough endurance. So when you're holding something or standing for a long period of time, your muscles begin to fatigue very easily, and that's when you start to feel a lot of lower back pain, because they start to release the support and stability from your spine, and so you have a lot more forces going through your spine instead of through those muscles, those postural muscles, those core muscles that are supposed to be important for providing that type of support and stability. All right, so again, keep the arms out, pull, and the pull can be about shoulder height, boom, at the level of the shoulders, and you're just making a small arc of movement, initiating the movement from a midsection, keeping that tension in your core, keeping your abdominals tight. I showed you how to do that a while ago. And you're just going to pull. You can breathe out on the pull, on exertion, which is the pull, breathe out and back. Breathe out and back. All right? So again, you can do about 15, 20 reps. If you want, you can hold it there. You can hold it in that position to also develop. When you finish, turn around. Do the same thing for the opposite side. Boom, and back. Boom, and back. Bend the knees slightly, soften the knees so that you can protect your knee joints. Soften the knees a bit. Feet about shoulder width apart. Soften the knees. Back nice and upright, chest up, and pull. Horizontal trunk rotations. So I hope you really benefit from this exercise, that it really helps you out. It's a wonderful exercise to add to your program. It's a nice core exercise, helps with lower back pain and other lower back issues, especially if the muscles are very weak. And it's definitely one that can be used with different equipment that you have, tubes where you have bands, loops, or if you have a cable pulling machine. All right, so that is it for today. Hope you have a wonderful day and blessings.